Good morning, it's Sunday. Morning, Jem. Jem is driving today. Well, like you were going to that side. We're going to go over to Central Florida Zoo. Maybe have a little look around Sanford. Maybe head over to Buc-ee's later. We'll see how far the day takes us.
Yeah.
Some water for the car this time, so we won't leave ourselves thirsty on the road. And we'll catch up with you when we get to the zoo.
Yep.
Just looking through the settings on this car. Courtesy wipe setting. How convenient. Apparently it does remote start, but I don't think our key has the remote start button. This will really confuse the next person who rents it. Yeah. We have arrived at a quite busy Central Florida Zoo today. It's Sunday though, so we fully expected it. Fairly straightforward drive. It's just up the I-4. Literally about a minute off the I-4 at Sanford. And I just said to Gemma, oh, we should have booked tickets in advance, and she's like, yeah, I have. You're well prepared, aren't you?
I know.
And because we pre-purchased online, we can bypass the ticket queue and head straight in. A bit like Chester, really.
There's an offer on that, kids go free, but you've got to buy at the gate.
I see.
Buy it on that way.
So we have been here, this will be our third time. We've been here for, I think 2017 was the last time we came. Oh, pretty good. I remember that about this park, they had a lot of good planting and lots of butterflies as a result. This is one of 3 zoos we regularly visit when we do trips. The other were 2 big. Well, this is Central Florida Zoo. We also like to visit Brevard Zoo and Tampa Zoo. But Tampa Zoo we normally like to visit because they've got clouded leopards, but they're not on show at the minute. So we knocked that off the list as a result. This zoo does have clouded leopards though, so we'll hopefully see some. Straight through the gate and into the zoo. We've got a laughing kookaburra in here somewhere. There's one. On the fence over there. Yeah, it's been fed. We also have Palawan peacock, pheasants and Nicobar pigeons in here, which is what you saw yesterday at Discovery Cove. Yeah, I fit them there. Nicobar pigeons up in the corner, yeah. Yep. We'll head into the... There is a bit of construction over there, they're doing some decking work, but we've managed to bypass it. We're going to head in to see the cats and primates.
Iguana.
A rock iguana. It's pretty cool.
It's good that they're just outside, but it's so warm here.
Yeah, normally in the UK this would be in an indoor heated enclosure. We're looking high and low for the Grand Cayman blue iguana. He's well hidden in there. Oh, he's just here on the windowsill. A star. The old American alligator there. It's about the size of the one we saw in the wild the other day. There's a second one down there as well. One of the highlights of this zoo for us in the past trips has been this herpetarium. Massive checklist of lizards and snakes in here. It also also has really good aircon. With southern top of the head. The glazed rat snake. Difficult one to spot is the dusky pygmy rattlesnake, sorry, up in the left-hand corner at the back. We got the eastern indigo snake here. And a bird, tiger, salamander. I like the markings on that one. Everyone's favourite, the Florida cottonmouth. Water moccasin. Very danger noodle. Florida pine sniff. A Mexican beaded lizard down there. I'm just showing you parts of the enclosures. They've got pretty good bit of space in there. Some nice dart frogs in there. More dart frogs. It's emerald tree boa as well. I like the markings on that one too. Here's that green tree python. And in here we have a jumping viper, which sounds fun. And up in the corner, there's a little eyelash viper as well. Ooh, look at a gaboon viper. That's a big one. Banded snouted cobra is very active. I always like a Jamaican boa, and this one's gone up in the corner. Oh, and just peeked over it. Uh-oh. The Lankan pit viper's got really nice markings. Let's see a desert horned viper. And last but not least, this Mexican lance-headed rattlesnake who's quite active. And also, a little friend peeking out over there. They're beautiful. We do it. A couple of bald eagles here. These are the rehab ones that are unable to be released. This path's new to us. Yeah, this is definitely all new since our last visit. It's the black bear enclosure.
Baby bear, haven't they?
Ah.
And then they were
get to see.
this.
Yeah, I remember it being closed off and the pathway being the same we were building for bears. Probably not going to be a problem getting bears in your garage in the UK, but good advice anyway. Same again for the air fridge. Good morning. Approved locks at your bins as well. Again, probably not a problem for the UK. Really nice, I like that. And there's a range for bears in the Florida region, so it is possible you might see them in the wild. And the one thing we didn't see was a bear, because the member of the team there was just saying that obviously because it's very hot and the bear's got fur, the bear has gone inside. And who can blame it? You hear the bugs in the trees quite well here. So I like coming out to the zoos like this. It's a bit more wild feeling than the likes of International Drive and Disney parks. Although Coronado Springs sounded like this.
More frogs.
More frogs. You can't see it in this part of the zoo, but in other parts of the zoo you can sponsor a deck. You can have whatever you want within reason written on the decking. Like you'll find like marriage proposals and memorials to family and things like that. That's quite a really cool idea, I think. We do have clouded leopards in this enclosure, or at least one. I have found it. We'll have a look in a minute. The clouded leopard is lying over the shelf up the back there, its legs straight down on either side, which is like clouded leopard pose 101. We got a red ruff lemur here relaxing in the shade. There's a spot-nosed guano in there as well. There's a mongoose lemur. Ringtail as well. And a grey squirrel. Eating the ringtail's dinner.
Flat out on the floor.
Flat out fossa.
feel like she's not being long fed.
They do have leopards here, and more leopards, but they're currently in the process of introducing them, so they aren't currently on show. We have a water-based rhino here, enjoying a nice bath. And the porcupine down there. There's a couple of them in here. And spider monkey over the back there.
Oh, he's over here. He's going to take a picture.
You shouldn't be surprised to hear this, but Floridian Zoo is very, very warm. I think when we got out of the car, it was 33 degrees outside. Oh, Hyacinth Macaw's here. Smooching. Still a bit of aircon. We did have t-shirts from here. Oh yes, this one. That is nice, yeah. I just like that it's got a fossil on it. We picked up a couple of shirts and now we're looking at a very warm goat. I don't know how he feels. It's not cool today. I mean, he does have shelter. He chooses to be outside. She, I don't know. And you see, that goat's got common sense. That goat's staying inside and also lying in food. Zoo. Chilly. Cheetahs aren't about and relaxing.
Between the two trees, you see the cheetah laying down, taking a nap.
Look at the pool. The frog. Gemma wants to jump in. There is a splash pad Gemma can jump into further road if she wants to. And you can do feeding a giraffe here. A couple of dollars a piece of lettuce or something. Assuming the giraffe wants to cooperate, of course. A couple of the zoos, I think all three of the zoos we've been to offer this. It's like a little upsell. And all this planting round here is really good. You got loads of butterflies up flying about. Smells hoppy, like giraffe. Aldabran African, well, there's Aldabran giant tortoise, African spurred tortoise in here. I think this is the spurred one. Got that crest around him, the spurs. Forgot to ask how much for tickets online.
$22.
$22 online for a ticket. But because of the heat today, we're going to go a second lap. We're going to head off. Had a nice morning though.
Yeah.
It's very, very warm.
we saw everything, I think.
Yeah, we did.
Except the bears.
Everything except the birds, and obviously the Emo leopards were offshore. So you can be around it quite quick. It says an hour and a half to 2 hours. We were in for an hour and a half. We have in the past spent the whole day in the, like a good half of the day in there, but today it's just too warm. The other thing, I mean, we've come at a weekend because we know the main theme parks are going to be super busy at the weekends. That extends to the zoos too. So it is quite busy here today. But still not over busy. It handles crowds quite well. And they do also have a train that borders the entire zoo that you can ride around as well. But as for us, I'm going to get on the road, go for an explore. Things here, right? I mean, we're in Sanford, and that car park over there, absolutely packed to the gills, not a spot. This one's empty, so now I'm like, is there a reason I shouldn't be parking here? But the website says it's parking and it's free. There's a few cars knocking about. It's just weird. It is a bit closer over there, so. Yeah, so we're heading in. We're going to get a bit of food in Sanford. I've found somewhere online that looks pretty good. Ooh, classic Corvette. Yeah, good old 1970s one. Sounds like there's a lot of bikes knocking about today as well.
Or just one loud one.
Or just one loud one, actually. Yeah, it could well just be one loud one. If you did tempt yourself to rent an electric car, there's places around here you can charge it as well. We decided not to. I wouldn't mind maybe for a day just to try one. So this morning I just picked somewhere at random on Google and said we'll go there. And we came to this place called Fuel, which is a barbecue place in Sanford. I got pulled pork, burnt ends, and Gemma got this pulled pork and brisket sandwich. They're good. Good choice. Nice. Very nice El Camino just heading. Totally hear it coming.
A bit loud, like.
I would have got much better video of the El Camino driving past, but I'm currently not friends with the Sony cameras. Every time I turn this bloody camera on, it closes itself and then reopens. To next, honey.
Buc-ee's?
We go to Buc-ee's, so we're going to head over to Daytona. It's about 45 minutes, sort of northeast of here. And Gemma wants to go to Buc-ee's, so we're going to check it out. Be good. Also, a thing we're constantly getting rained on. But there isn't any clouds above us, so I'm thinking we're getting wash off the lake blowing over us because it's quite windy today. The lake is just over the other side there. It's huge. The good news is, despite my concerns, the car is still here. The next question is the GoPro that I left in the window still here? I forgot to ask, did you enjoy your barbecue?
It was delicious, it was really good.
It was very nice. Sometimes it's nice just to pick somewhere at random off Google Maps and go, let's go there. Anyway, onward to wherever it is we're going next. Yep, we drove 45 minutes to go to a service station. But it's not just any service station. You can buy smokers here. Sorry, barbecue pits. Yes, they do Halloween merch in a service station. But it's also huge and very busy. Gemma specifically requested to come here, didn't you?
Yeah.
Enjoy.
$25.
Get yourself some Buc-ee's pyjamas now, couldn't you? They do have a small section for getting food as well. And you can even meet Buc-ee. Gemma didn't even realise he was stood there. Pecans. Big selection of beef jerky in here. It's just wall to wall merch. There's loads of stuff. Should be said as well, there was traffic to get in here. Get your hog lumps as well. And there's a large car full of stuffed Buc-ee's. We got some Buc-ee's purchases, didn't we?
We did.
Mainly drinks. No, we got some food, some drinks, and a couple of t-shirts and some tumblers. That was overwhelming.
was. It was
The big store. Yeah, I mean, it's a big store, but it was so busy. Obviously, it's weekend.
There's loads of cashiers, so you didn't wait for anything.
And the cashier that served us was like over cheerful.
Yeah.
she was loving life. Anyway, we're gonna move off. Probably head back to Orlando now. Maybe see. I'm not sure which way to go yet. We'll look at that and plan a route. Well, we were driving to Daytona Speedway just to drive past and say we'd seen it. And then, like, literally next door, there's a big Spirit Halloween, well, a reasonable Spirit Halloween. So Gemma went, Spirit Halloween! So I pulled in so you could have a quick look, didn't we? We've got till 7. Corpse Bride stuff still representing, we like. So you could at least put some clothes on. Maybe next time we come to Florida, I should hire one of them. A cardboard hearse. No, they've got all the big statues that we wouldn't even close to be able to get home. Should have got one of these for the pickup. $300. Wow. That's cool. Lunch tin. Quite a bit of thingy stuff in here. Beetlejuice. Another lunch tin as well. It's cool. It goes on, and you can be all the members of Scooby-Doo, including the Mystery Machine. Costumes I don't need. Someone accused me of being Jesus the other week on our street. Quite impressive, isn't it? We got Gemma Cam today. And we're back in the Rosen, eating some cookie dough from Buc-ee's. I'll show you some of the stuff we got on the haul. Probably the stuff that we end up eating you won't see for obvious reasons. I did get some jerky from Buc-ee's because apparently it's very good. And as you saw, we did see Daytona, and then we drove down the 95 down to the Beach Line Expressway, something like that. As the road between, it goes past the airport and over towards like Cape Canaveral and Kennedy Space Centre. Hit a bit of rain on the way back. You may have seen if the time lapse worked. but nothing too major. Anyway, I've got a high-low, Cigar City Highlight low alcohol version. When it's a low alcohol, it's still 4%. So we're gonna have a rest for a bit and maybe head out onto iDrive later for some snacks and a beverage. We're gonna head out for that, but look at the sky over there, isn't it beautiful? I think we probably missed a really nice sunset. Catching the last few bits of it. Continuing our tour of iDrive on this side of the road now. There's scooters just abandoned and left everywhere. Senor Frogs, Denny's. We have been to that one a couple of times in the past. I think you used to go there when you came with your dad, didn't you?
Yeah.
And I didn't. I used to stay in the room because I'd do one Denny's and I'd stay in the room and let these lot go and eat to the heart's content. We got a liquor store here. Never been. Don't know what it's like. Yeah, I don't remember it being there in the past. But I'll have to watch my video back from last time. You never know. It might have been something completely different. We have Boston Lobster Feast and Mia's Italian Kitchen here. Lobster Feast, I think we pointed out the other night, does have the lobster car. You can probably see it a little bit better now. Never been. Well, there's a Spirit Halloween here now.
Oh.
So we went to Spirit Halloween earlier, obviously, but we were planning on going to one nearer to where we're based. So we may come down and check this one out because there's a couple of things Jammers after that the other one didn't have. And I know we did mention a lot of this stuff earlier in the trip, but a little bit closer now. There's Vito's Chop House, steakhouse that's supposed to be very nice. Next door is Cafe 22 Tango, which is kind of an artsy place. I think they do like classes while you're eating or something weird like that. It's, I was looking at it online. It's an interesting concept. It's been here since we first came actually, but we've just never been. And this guy's just riding up and down on his bike, blaring his stereo out for everyone to listen to. Sounds like it slows down when he slows down and goes quicker when he... Maybe he's got a record player that's powered by the engine.
Yes, spinning.
And here's...
It's a really bad cover.
yeah, it's a really bad song. And here's Pirate Cove Adventure Golf, really well themed golf. Long-term viewers of ours would have seen us playing on here a couple of times now, I think.
Yeah.
Well, definitely once. I don't know if we played prior to us doing vlogs. Yeah, we did with your dad, yeah. And that puts us at the Icon Park with the wheel behind the tree. Perfect frame in there, man. We've got the slingshot here. And the, whatever that thing is over there, I can never remember the name of. Starflyer, there we go. We're always sure to wait till the walk sign comes on these. A lot of people will just walk out into traffic, but we prefer to wait. So this is going to have changed a lot since we last came here because this entire side of here was completely under construction last time. And obviously now there's a lot more stuff going on. No one ready to ride it at the minute to give us an example, so we'll carry on. There's a few people lining up for it though, I don't know. Another place we'd like to try at some point is Brother Jimmy's Barbecue, but we did do barbecue today, so we'll probably not. I remember the first time we came through, it was just the eye, the waxworks and the aquarium, and we were like, this place is never going to do anything. And the next time it had all built up. And there's Old Red and Tapatoro. Some restaurants down here. A familiar face on the banner there is Gordon Ramsay's Fish and Chips. I'm going to say his fish and chips ain't going to be a patch on some of the stuff we can get in Liverpool. So. First visit from our 2017 trip was Yardos. It's heaving tonight though, so maybe we'll give that one a swerve. And there's loads of retail stuff here as well, little stalls with snow cones and vape stuff and all sorts of random stuff going on. And tonight we're doing an old favourite again, we're going to go to Outback. was either this or Longnorn's another couple of blocks up, so this one it is. Not sure if looking over the menu like this is any use to people, but I guess you can pause and take a quick look. There's other stuff, not just steak as well, you know, we could go on burgers, favourites from the sea, salads, beers of course, and gigantic glasses. We have had this in the past, but it's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's more than enough for two.
Yeah, we had it between three of us and it was very filling. Forgot to check the beer in with you. This is the Bloomin' Blonde, which is Outback's own beer brewed for them. It doesn't normally come like this. I may have drunk half the glass already. It's a pretty decent beer. It's a 22 ounce pour, isn't it?
I don't know, I suppose it's a big bloke.
It's a big block. $5. Can't say further than that, really, can you? Steak has arrived. I went for a 13 ounce New York strip on the bone with loaded baked potato and veggies. And Jem went for 6 ounce sirloin.
Coconut, shrimp,
Yep.
fries and Brussels sprouts.
Lovely stuff.
She's getting to the horror.
Enjoy. Enjoy. And our bill came to $72.40. I got quite a pricey steak. Gemma added an upgrade on hers, and we had 3 beers at $15 for the 3 of them. You enjoy it?
Very
It's
good.
good food. Enjoy. So we're gonna make our way back to the Rosen. Did you enjoy your meal at Outback?
That's lovely. Very nice.
It was good food.
Nice season on the steak.
I will say that restaurant's looking a bit tatty though. It wasn't quite as comfortable as it used to be.
School canteen.
Yeah. I remember being in there in the past and it probably felt like you were in a nice restaurant. Well, you know, a decent restaurant. And now it just felt like a room full of chairs and tables. But the food was good, the service was pleasant. So no real complaints, to be honest. Anyway.
There was good value.
Yeah, it was. So, I mean, that was, we were talking about that because this place cost us, was it over 100?
$101.
$101 for this, and how much was that one?
$75.
Which would you rate over the two?
I preferred the rub on the steak, that one.
Yeah.
I found that one saltier.
I think I kind of agree with you. Service was better in here.
But you got a potato and a vegetable there.
Yeah.
Whereas you got salad.
Yeah, you got in here you got a salad or a soup on one side. In Outback you got a potato and a side. So for me, if you're sitting down, you want a steak, you want like some chips and some veg, and that worked quite well. Oh, and Gemma did make a good point. The beer's cheaper, and the walkabout. Those big, yeah, 22 ounces, $5.
But theirs was cheaper than I thought. Theirs was like $8.79, I think.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a big one. Like,
Although they did have a better choice.
yeah, they did have a better.
You know, $5 for that that pale beer that we were drinking. I gave it a 3.5. It wasn't the best beer I've ever had, but it was quite pleasant.
It was nice to go with your meal.
Yeah. I had 2 of them. Still haven't been on that slide.
Well, I'll wait for you.
I think while we walk across the Rosen Inn at Point, we're going to end this one tonight, aren't we?
Yeah.
So we were going to do Busch Gardens tomorrow, but because we did quite a lot of driving today, we're probably going to do SeaWorld again.
And we remembered we've got Mickey's Not So Scary on Tuesday.
Yeah, so we want
fresh legs.
to rest onto that one, and then maybe Wednesday, Thursday we'll do Busch Gardens.
Yeah, probably Thursday.
Probably Thursday, yeah. So we'll catch up with you tomorrow for SeaWorld. See you later. Good night.
Night.
Bogus content.
Bogus content.
Try an Icy Cola. Tastes like cheap supermarket pop.
It tastes like those carton juice to get that weren't fizzy.
But it is fizzy.
Like Panda Pops. Here's like Panda Pops.
Solid 4 out of 5 for me.
Mark, the connoisseur of cheap Coke.